No, it's not Magicals. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't have made sense. Why would I do the magic? What was that? The Magicals have a lot of monsters, so why would I combine them with another class? The reason that these two are together is because they have 15. Add them together and you get 30. That's it for the intro, because it kind of has to be. Epic Punkleton was first shown in a trailer 2 weeks before it was released. But it didn't have a face though, so our contest was held to predict it. Although none of the winners were even close, so it wasn't really about predicting it. When Epic Yule was first released, it looked like this in the monster book. Epic Smoochel used to play its Air Island track on gold. But like, just the animation, right? They wouldn't bring over the wrong set. Rare Blabbit's tail is broken in the Book of Monsters, but not in the actual game. Here's a comparison. The part where it connects to the back is broken. Hula's coin production is the exact same as Kongle. Sure, why not? The hula hoop on the Rare also clips for 2 frames. Sorry, if I have to see it, then you do too. Gobbledygore is indestructible. It's survived falls from very high up multiple times, been set ablaze, and survived in space. Now this all raises one question. Who would win? Gobbledygore or a Viltrumite? Rare Clavivera is based on this Day of the Dead character, and Epic Clavivera is based on this mural. Vavine on Sugarbush Island was a pretty big surprise to everyone, but there was actually a big hint for it. Anniversary Month 2022 had a sale for all Water, Psychic, and Sugarbush Island monsters. But at the same time as this sale, Blabbit, Bookworm, and Vavine were available. Carlong? Oh. Carlong's enhanced breeding time is 20 hours, 22 minutes, and 9 seconds. 2022 is the year it released, and 9 is associated with Chinese dragons. Carlong was also the 9th seasonal monster, and it was released during My Singing Monsters' 9th year. The digits of its normal breeding time also add up to 45, and 4 plus 5 is 9. Epic Jamboree's breeding combo is the first and last Aux Seasonal added to the game. It's also the only Epic Seasonal whose likes can be bought with coins. Whizbang's default breeding time is the incorrect date format for Pride Day. Its coin production at level 1 is also the year of the first Pride Parade. Epic Whizbang's fireworks are the same colors as Pride flags, although some of the colors are a little off. Take a look for Monculus' Wobbin Island statue can be seen in the Summersong 2022 trailer, almost an entire year before it came to Wobbin Island. Epic Monculus also has the longest breeding time in the game, at 2 days, 9 hours, and 31 minutes. Fiddle's enhanced breeding time is the incorrect date format for St. Patrick's Day. Its coin production at level 1 is the same thing, just with an extra 3. When the teaser for Seasonals on Composer released, you can hear Bookworm in the background. Thing is though, this teaser released before Vavine, Spirit, Monculus, Whizbang, and of course Bookworm. Unless they really want to hint at their last monster 5 months early, maybe the sound was meant for a different seasonal, one that was coming sooner. This also explains why Bookworm was on Psychic, instead of any other island. Spirit's breeding time of 20 hours 18 minutes is a reference to 2018, which is when Dr. Warden's Spirit was first mentioned. Its level 1 coin production is also the same thing, just with the numbers rearranged. You can also hear its track on Fire Oasis in the Summersong 2022 trailer, almost a full year before it came to Fire Oasis. Catalyst is pretty much an exact copy of this concept for Gloptic. It also has the most default names in the game, at 47. Most of these are the names of the monster handler's cats. I think? The wiki says that's most likely where the names came from, but it also points out that monster handler Jen's cat Pickles is not a part of it. So is this just a guess from the wiki? Either way, it's a lot of names. Gajube and G'day like the same decorations, which actually makes perfect sense since they're in the same family. Still don't know what's happening with these two though. The shell that Strombonin plays out of is probably based on the Queen Conch, also known as the or originally referred to as, and this is where the Strom part of its name comes from. Yostrich's bio says that it's only on Air Island, which is pretty surprising to me because bios have been updated before. So maybe they're legally not allowed to change it, especially since Yostrich isn't even supposed to be in the game anyway. But on the other hand, why would they be allowed to add it to the game, but not change its bio? If you count its release on PS Vita, Yostrich took the longest time to get a rare, at 3,095 days. And if you don't count PS Vita, then I don't care. Mythicals and Dawn of Fire might solely exist because of Anglo's backstory saying it existed in the monster world during the Dawn of Fire. So thank you Anglo for putting my 2 goats on an island together. Epic Anglo is also the greatest variant ever made. It's probably my favorite monster, but I've been buddies with Thangler for too long to admit it. I usually don't talk about monster names because it's a whole separate wiki page and also someone else is already doing it. But Hyehehe has a treasure trove of references I need to go into. Monster PO5 is its internal name. T-Rox is a reference to when T-Rox released in Dawn of Fire, where the only thing that could be named was T-Rox. Lancer is the Deltarune character, which makes sense since Hyehehe has a spade on them. Kleck is an inside joke from the creator, as well as
Dude, we should spend money on Tugs of War.
Iggy is a JoJo reference, which I know nothing about, so here's the explanation. These 3 are fan-made monsters also made by Queen Quarity. It all is masking a fan-made monster made by a different person. Exclaim. Its second track on continent is also the longest in either game, at 38.4 seconds. Like the 3 Mythicals before it, Bazinga was supposed to be designed by an Ultimate Creator, but the Ultimate Creator just didn't want to do it anymore. Bazinga is also the only monster to get a Rare, Epic, and Baby in the same year. While Souza has the shortest time between Common and Rare, Bazinga has the shortest time between Common and Epic, at 448 days. Trouble's Sound on Fire Oasis is a reference to a fan-made monster. Also, the video announcing that's in Dawn of Fire says you can get it on Steam. Every Dreamythicals level 1 coin production is similar to its release date, just with some extra numbers to balance it. While Bleatnik plays 4 times throughout the ending verse, well, it isn't actually the last verse, so I guess it can be called, the peaceful, but never mind. Yostrich also played 4 times, instead of every other time like we have now. This was changed in the update that added the Colossal Conundrum. Crunchy is the only monster on Mythical Island to not play with Catalyst. Although if it used its unused track, it probably would have. Rare Sporos mushrooms are called Kodama mites, which are very similar to Kodama, which are Japanese folklore about tree spirits. I hope I said that right. These 2 things in Rare Pinghound's bio are a Taylor Swift reference. Here's the explanations because I really don't feel like reading them. While Hyehehe has a diamond and spade on it, Wheezel has hearts and clubs. The Kanatruna mentioned in the Cave Crystal Teleporter's bio is actually Nerve. One of its default names is Kanatruna, its secret like is the Cave Crystal Teleporter, and its bio even says that it goes by a different name in its home dimension. Schlep is the only monster in the game whose name starts with a lowercase letter. Well, unless you count Izzet on Epic Thumpies. But the monster isn't called Izzet, it's called Epic Thumpies. So, shut up, I win. Wow, I made another one. Now who wants to hear me talk about the poems I made to hint at the classes that were going to be in this video? Yeah, fair enough. Here's the explanations for anyone that's curious. Next time will only be 1 class. Will I hint at what it is? Probably not. It would probably give it away. Anyway, that's it. Bye! Why was that so enthusiastic? I sound like the thing from working at a pizza place.